guys, it's Cash here, and I'm here teaching you guys how to make a Source Filmmaker movie, or an animation, otherwise. So, if you have Source Filmmaker downloaded, I'm not going to show you how to download it, because if you have it, then you have it. There's other videos on YouTube that explain how to do it way better than I will. So, let me just teach you guys how to make an animation. So first of all, I'm going to open up Source Filmmaker, and as it's opening, it should also open up Steam, so it should just put it in the background, like mine did. And if you got Source Filmmaker for a certain thing, like Five Nights at Freddy's, or like Spider-Man or something, I don't know, you can have it for anything really. Even for Fortnite. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Fortnite, but I still will do animations. But, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a session. And I would always make sure to do this. So I created a folder that goes into my SFM stuff. So SFM, and then I'm going to make one for Freddy. So I'm just going to choose that. And the name will be Freddy Strikes. Okay? And then you're going to put this at 72 frames a second. And then press create. Alright, now we got this up. You might think that, like, oh god, why don't I have that? I'm doing something wrong. No, you did everything right. If you want that, most people do, go to Windows and then press secondary viewport. It'll do this. Drag this all the way to right here. And then drag that together. There we go. So now, it says no map loaded. If you did everything I said, it should say that. So now just right click on your mouse, press load map, and you're going to load in a map. What I'm going to do is I'm going to load in to one of my workshop maps. So workshop is where you're going to be downloading all the stuff. So I'm just going to do this one. Let's press open. And then it's going to start to load. And while it's loading, just give it a second. It usually takes a while to load since it's loading in tons and tons of textures. And most of these are 3D too, not just like normal. And what I love about SFM is it's really easy to animate with. So it's confusing at some parts once you start, but I'm going to make sure you guys know how to animate. I don't have a really good computer, so it's not going to be super smooth. Just going to say that right now. And it might be laggy, so I'm going to buy a new computer one day. Probably for Christmas, probably for my birthday, I don't know. But I'm just going to give this a minute to load. And if you guys want to download your own models, press on this, and then right click on Steam, and then press Community. Then it's going to take you here, and you're just going to have to wait. And then now we're here, and you're probably gonna see this one. Just left click on it. It'll show you to this, and then you're just gonna press on Workshop. So left click on Workshop. Okay, and then you'll see this. Whatever you want to have, like if you want to do Five Nights at Freddy's, look up FNAF for Five Nights at Freddy's, or if you want to do Spider-Man, look up Spider-Man. If you want to make race cars, a race car driving one, you could do that. But I want to do Five Nights at Freddy's, so I'm just going to look up a character, which would be Freddy. And here a whole bunch of them pop up. So, yes. Now you can see all of this. So, Nightmare Toy Freddy looks cool. So you're just going to, when you go on one, just press on the plus sign, and then it should download it for you. I'm also going to download that one, and I'm going to download this one. Alright, now that we did all that, what you're going to do is you're going to go back on Source Filmmaker, and then you're going to press OK. When you press OK on that, it should say in the bottom left corner, it should say downloading 4 files. And if it says one of this, then what I usually do is no to all, but I like to look at them. So it says to subscribe workshop, blah blah blah, and then it says you can keep the file from the existing workshop, almost all of the jump scares, or overwrite the one with the new workshop. I always do no to all, and then it should show up again for a different one. I'm gonna put no to all. And then you're just gonna wait. And one more left. Here we go. And so here we go again. Boom, there we go. Now I'm gonna skip to when it loads the map, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back. And now that it's right here, you should see that it shouldn't say loading map anymore. So just right click on it and then press enable lighting, and then it should turn the lighting off. And this is going to be really laggy. I'm getting 1 frame a second. Okay, there we go guys. So then what you guys are going to do is going to press up here and then press new model. Then you're going to scroll down and you're going to find whatever you did. So I'm going to press on workshop and it helps me find it. And if you want to just search through all of them, what you can do is press on MDL files. And then you can search up whatever. So I'm just going to look up axe. And then boom, you see axe. But I'm actually going to look up Freddy. And sometimes there is no like direct outcome. So what you're going to do is you're just going to search through all of them. So there should be one in, not here, Wacky Spider, no. Ultimate Nick, no. So I'm just going to look through all of these. Here it is, Freddy. Okay, there we go. So now we have Freddy. What you're going to do is you are going to press on the motion editor down here. Press on Freddy, and then press on this little thing. And then you can move them around, alright? And then you're going to go to the graph editor to make your animation. So when you go right here, press on Freddy, right? And then press M. Alright. And then we're going to just make a really quick animation. So use your scroll keys, or your little scroller on your mouse to expand this, so it's easier. And when it says 1 and 2, these are all of the seconds. So you're going to press M before you even make it move. And then what I like to do is I hold control and then I press on whatever it is. Then I go to the rotate tool. And then I move it up like this. And then I do that. And then when we play it back, so if I press space, it does the animation. So that's pretty cool. And then when you want it to go back to normal, just press M again and move it all the way back down to where it was. And then there you go. So that's how you create simple animations. So that's how you just move the joints and stuff. And then to export it, just press File, Export, Movie, then press Save. And then I'm going to put this one named as Test. And then you're going to put it at 360p. That isn't going to be how it renders out to be. When it renders, what it's going to be is it's going to be like 1080p. But when it's like this, 360p, this just makes it go by faster. And this will only be the like thing. So then you're going to see this. What I like to do is I uncheck the audio. Make sure to do this, okay? So you're going to uncheck the audio, check it again, and then make sure everything is up right here. I put on my desktop, my SFMs, my SFM data, my Freddy, and then test. So then you press export movie. And then, as you can see, it's going to take 1.5 hours. So I'm just going to cancel that, obviously. And that's 60 seconds, so make sure what you do is you just make it like really small for how it actually is. And then press File, Export, and then Movie. Alright, then press Save. And then uncheck this, uncheck it back on, and then press Export Movie again. And then press Yes if you already tried that. And then this will only take 2.5 minutes. So I'm just gonna press cancel because I don't actually want that animation. But if you want to add sound to it, just scroll down here to where it says sound, and make sure you're on the timeline. That's just not gonna work. And press the up and down keys to go from the end and the fourth, or the end and the first. And then go down here to sound. Then press add clip to track if you want to add sound to it. And then you can also import sounds too. So yeah, that's just a note. So then that's pretty much the basics, guys. Sorry if I didn't like go that in depth on this tutorial, but I showed you guys the basics. So if that helped, make sure to leave a like. And yeah, if you guys need any help, just ask me. Hit me up on Discord. I'll leave my Discord link, or I'll leave my YouTube Discord in the description. So just press on it and you'll join it. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching my tutorial on how to make animations in SFM, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.